This is weird.
It's gonna take some getting used to for sure.
It's going to take... It's different because hearing you here and knowing I'm just talking to no one in my condo is
Yeah. Well,
is interesting.
it's even weirder to be in your office. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel like you're going to have to muffle yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Is everyone gone?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, this is the podcast studio that we do it at, so it's not bad. So it's pretty soundproof. That will be good.
Well, that's nice. I feel like you right now. I have my notes. It's like I have a game ready to play. We
have to be prepared now. It's different.
We do. Yeah, we got to be really prepared now.
Well, I mean, we can start off. How's Denver? How's the new place?
It's great. I would show you around, but it would screw everything up we have set up, so I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah.
But behind me is my living room. That is, I would say this place is 85% put together. We spent all last week getting it together. Our TV's still on the ground because we got to mount it into the wall. We're looking for a dining room table and a bar cart and a TV stand. Other than that, we're just waiting for that stuff to get the last little things unpacked.
Yeah.
Like my cameras and stuff like that, which are now undone. But it's nice. I love this place. Everyone that's come to visit so far is absolutely in love with this place.
You've already had people visit? That's bold.
Not visit, but like people who already live here. So
Okay.
my friends, yeah, they were here. I got in Sunday. My buddy Joel and his fiance Stacy were here Monday, and then we saw friends at a brewery Friday. People came over Saturday, and I think we're having people over for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This coming Sunday. So
wow.
We're hitting the ground running. Yeah.
Yeah, you're having people over. I would like. I mean, if I moved to a new place, I'd be like, give me at least a month before you can see it.
Yeah, I think we didn't let really people. I mean, the people who came over Monday, that was quick, and they were just like, here's a bottle of wine and some of the best toffee I've ever had in my life. But everyone else came over Saturday when basically everything was unpacked. We just like TVs on the ground.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's together. I mean, behind me, there is a brewery, which we didn't realize when we signed the lease. But there's a brewery, and the second floor where they play pool can see into our unit.
So
Yeah.
so you see people playing pool the whole time?
Yep, and they see me naked all the time.
Wait, why are you so naked?
Well, if I come out of the shower, I forget a towel or I need to get something.
When
my-
have you
my
ever?
closet?
That is such a. When have you ever forgot a towel in the shower? That's where the towels are.
Yeah, actually they're not because I didn't put the stuff away in the bathroom. I let Rachel do that. I wanted to organize the kitchen, and that's it. She did the bathroom, and it turns out today, actually the shower, I turned the shower on. I got naked, and I was like, oh, I don't have a towel hanging anymore. And so I looked underneath the cabinet drawers where you'd think towels would be.
Yeah.
They weren't. They were in our other bathroom, so I quickly grabbed like my underwear and I just put it over my little ding-a-ling, and I walked over to the other bathroom, grabbed a towel, and then I put that behind my booty cheeks, and I waddled over to the bathroom and took a shower.
The naked waddle is always the best when you're just.
Yeah, and it was like, because I worked out at noon and then showered. No one's at the brewery playing pool noon on a Monday. Like I could probably be naked right now. I don't see anyone over there.
Yeah, that's very funny that you can see them directly. And what's the brewery called? Or we probably shouldn't say that.
No, not gonna do that. Absolutely
People
not.
just sitting second level.
You just see like fat chants, like posers. Show us your feet. Show us your feet.
Just trying to see a glimpse of you being naked on the second floor.
There was a guy at the gym today that did not stop looking at me. And then when I went into the locker room, it's one of these like locker rooms where dick and balls are out all the time. I'm like, it's too much. But he just kept looking at me. And like, when someone's looking at you, you can't help but like keep checking to see if they're looking at you. And then it looks like you're looking at them. And then partly in my brain, I go, I wonder if he's one of the foot people. And he recognized the fat chance. He goes, oh, I get to see his feet in person now.
That'd be honestly like kind of flattering if you can notice.
Also, I don't know if it's vain of me to be like, oh no, he recognizes our small podcast for our feet.
1,000%. That's what you're insane to think that.
Yeah, but I was like, what if? Like, I'm waiting one day someone be like, dude, love the socks.
How much of an ego do you have that as soon as someone starts looking at you, you're like, oh, they want to see my feet?
You know what? You never know. You never know. That would, you know what? That would go on one of our lists we made today for sure.
Oh yeah,
that I definitely didn't fill out.
We can definitely do the list. So today on the podcast, with Michael being in a different state, we're gonna try to be more prepared. Is something I'm gonna try to get us to do, to be more prepared for. We're doing the top 5. Top 5. Michael has his top 5. I have my top 5. List.
Did you do yours in order?
Yeah.
Like, this is your number one?
Kind of, no. No, I didn't rank them, really.
I didn't rank. I just said these are probably in my 5.
Okay, let's just start. Let's go. Do
whatever one you want.
Top 5 weirdest things you've ever Googled.
Ooh, okay. Do we want to go one and one?
Yeah, we'll go 1 and 1. So you go first. Go ahead.
I was kind of hoping we'd do a different one, but this will lead into something else. The weirdest thing I've Googled recently is fuckable cartoon characters.
That's funny. I sadly,
Spoiler.
I've Googled many times, and without even, like, you know, like Google Chrome is Google. So
yeah.
I will Google technically.
Yeah, I've done that. And then it's just, you know what? You're there. Just accept it.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough one. Or I sometimes Google Yahoo, which I think is also weird. Googling another search engine to a search engine.
I like when you Google, the number one link will be to Google, even though you're already in Google.
Yeah.
I think amazing thing Google should do is if you ever Google, it's just like a page like, you're here, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's just like a full circle moment. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Tampons near me.
Oh, that's... I like how you say, like, not to buy. Just you want to know where...
I just want to know. Yeah, we were in when we were in Canada, the ladies were all synced up. It was kind of weird. And
the Bluetooth on.
They were Bluetooth synced, and they were like, at one point they're like, wait, you're on yours, you just started yours, are you finishing yours? And all the guys like, we're fucked. But the ladies needed one while we were at the bar, and so like, well, will one of you guys go get some? And I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And then I Googled tampons near me, and Rachel saw it, and she goes, I'm honestly embarrassed to call you my boyfriend. But I found them. It took me a while.
Well, it's probably like a CVS or a Walgreens or any place.
Well, I'm in Canada. I don't know if they still call them tampons or like syrup suckers or whatever they want to call them. But yeah, I went and found some at a grocery store.
That's very. All right. Well, then I have an embarrassing one that I always. What hydrated pee looks like. I was like, one time I peed and it was just like the darkest, and I was like, what does it look like if I'm hydrated? So I had to look it up. I'm just looking at other people's pee.
Yeah, that is when you're doing medical stuff and you're like, do I have herpes? And you're like, wait, no, show me it on a penis. No, I once got an STD check because my pee hurt, and I went to the doctor, and they're like,
you ate asparagus.
You're dehydrated. They're like, you're dehydrated. I was like, okay. So they're like, you're just forcing it out.
Yeah.
But if we're going on that, I've done this a few times. Why do my testicles hurt? I think I might have. I thought I had a hernia earlier this week from moving, which is like, I don't know. I think I pulled an abdominal muscle, and then when the nerves are all connected. So I was like, am I dying? Do I have a hernia? Do I have an ulcer? And I'll just like go on a dark. If it has to do with my testicles, dark path. That's why I got checked for testicular cancer. Is I kept checking my nuts, and they started to hurt, and I was like, oh my God, I have it. And the doctor's like, stop playing with your nuts.
Yeah.
And I showed him. I was like, how are you checking it? And I did like a pretzel motion. And the female nurse was like, yo, stop that. Like, she jumped like it hurt her. I was like, okay, I definitely ain't doing this wrong.
Yeah, when the doctors are like, hey, don't do that, that's probably a good one to do.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Another weird thing is when you're a kid, you just type in boobs. That's got to be weird. Like just
Oh,
boobs.com.
I've Googled boobs.
Yeah, just just like you're Googling anything.
I haven't Googled boobs in a while. I might do that after this.
Just boobs.
Just boobs.
I would Google them on
Just to see what
calculators.
comes up. I did that all the time.
Yeah.
I've Googled drunk my phone number.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or any phone number. I've like tried to type in. I'm like, oh, I got this. And then you just look. I'm like, well, that's not it.
Yeah. I've Googled can you die from all the time. Can you die from blank? Die from asbestos. And then it's like, yeah, one person died.
That leads me into my last one. Can cats eat venison jerky?
Yeah.
My dad was making venison jerky like 2 months before I left and just kept throwing pieces of venison on the floor. And I think our cat ate a pound of venison. I go, this can't be good. This can't be good. And I feel like he's fine. Like, I'll feed him pistachios. I'm like, can you feed a cat pistachios? Like, he loves them. I go,
can cats eat onions? Can cat eat? It's like the whole meal.
And that's the problem. It's like everyone's like, well, they shouldn't. It's actually in large doses very poisonous.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
My last one is I have also Googled my name, which is the most embarrassing thing ever. And just see what pops up.
I've done mine too. It's now just this.
Yeah, and I've done yours as well. All right, I'm just going to make sure the camera's still on. It's not like a 10-minute. Yep, we're still good. Cool. Just
welcome to the equipment fear.
Yeah, I was like, what's one of those that like 10 minutes it just cuts out? You know those?
Well, you could have one that cuts out after like I think it's like 21 to 30 minutes.
Okay,
it'll cut out.
Then I'll recheck in 21 to 30 minutes. All right, we'll finish with the top 5. We'll go top 5 dumbest purchases you've ever made.
Okay. Temu drone.
Did it work? We never really.
It worked. I have it here. I started it up in my old room. It hit the ceiling immediately, and then I just turned it off. I was like, it's plastic. I mean, it doesn't. Like, if it hit, like a strong gust of wind is taking this thing and ripping it in half.
Yeah.
But it was $25.
Yeah, we just did a cool thing where we golfed on ice. We did like this charity scramble on ice.
I saw that, yeah.
And they had a drone flying over all of it, and there was some cool stuff. And then like one of our buddies just flies on skates like at the drone, and then the drone's come. So I was like playing chicken with the guy on skates. So it had to be a cool shot. But yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
What about you?
I once bought a Ricky Williams bobblehead doll, or like a Beanie Baby bobblehead. Do you know who Ricky Williams is?
How does that work?
Do you know who Ricky Williams is?
The running back?
Yes, he used to have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
They made a Beanie Baby of him with dreadlocks, and I bought it. And now,
that's kind of, you still have it?
Yeah, but I also took it out of the package. It was just like,
oh, you're definitely not supposed to. I hate that. They're like, all right, I bought this toy, but I'm never gonna open it or play with it because it's a collectible.
Yeah. So now looking back, it's probably worth nothing because he's not even in the Hall of Fame or anything.
Yeah. Going off my Temu thing, and I have it somewhere, but I bought a pin that's about the size of a silver dollar, and it's a duck with 2 pistols that says "quack quack motherfuckers."
Fair.
It was part of the drone order, and I was like, I needed to reach a minimum, so where I got discounts. They really get you in with that Temu stuff.
Yeah.
And I got that. I got another duck thing on here.
This one isn't me, but since Brandon gave me a different mic, I don't even think this is my mic. Brandon bought a Miller Racing shirt, and Brandon, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but he bought this. Brandon bought this Miller Racing shirt, and he paid $75 for it. I had this same exact shirt, and I looked at what I paid for it. I paid $14 for it.
What's a racing shirt?
It just says Miller High Life Racing and has like a retro thing. I got it from Forever 21 for $14. He goes, yeah, it's a vintage store in LA. It was $75.
Yeah, absolutely not. No.
I didn't have the heart to
He
tell
doesn't
him.
even race.
I know. I didn't have the heart to tell him in the car that's. I was like, yeah, that same shirt. And I didn't have the heart to tell him, yeah, it's not vintage. It's from Forever 21. You just
By
got,
the way, for your mic, is there tape around the bottom of it?
there's tape on top of it. Yeah.
That's yours.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I taped
Oh.
yours just so we knew which
Oh,
one.
that's
Boom.
very nice of you. But then never mind, Brian. I take
Yeah.
that back. Your shirt's nice.
No, you still wasted a bunch of money. To keep going with the duck thing, and I have it with me actually. And I want to preface: I bought 3 of these, but I saw them online, and you hang them like dice from your car, rear
Oh,
mirror.
my.
But it's a duck with a saxophone. And then I bought one that has glasses on it, and then I got Rachel one, and we named him Kenny, Dennis, and then I don't know what this guy's name is, but maybe because he's got a sax, I'll name him Aiden.
Yeah, yeah. Also, do you have that other one in your car?
Oh yeah, it's in my car. Rachel has Kenny, I have Dennis, and then we'll call Aiden.
Does your girl have hers on her car?
Does she have to? It already is in her car.
Perfect.
It's been in her
There you
car
go. There you
since I
go.
gave it to her.
Well,
Yeah.
then I guess it's not that dumb. Then it's not dumb. I'm gonna say that's not a dumb purchase if you use it. Like, I have multiple times in my life bought the most ripped jeans you could ever see in your life. Remember when ripped jeans were a cool thing and people were buying?
I think they still are, but tastefully.
Like, but you could see my entire leg. Like, it was almost like I wasn't wearing jeans.
Yeah.
That's how ripped they were. They lasted probably 3 washes, or maybe like one time when I put my foot through and just cut all the. It was awful.
Yeah, that was the worst of anything. We're like, you definitely put your foot in, you just heard the. Yeah, that's tough.
It's a rough one.
You're next.
Puka shell necklaces.
Can proudly say I've never owned one of those.
Really? You don't have any of those like weird fads that you're like, why did I think that looked cool?
No, and I think that's helped me in life is I usually hate when people, like I hated those fads, like the little, like fidget spinners. I thought Jewel was a fad. Definitely not. But I'm glad I didn't get on it.
Yeah.
Puka shell necklaces, frosted tips, which I could definitely see you of having had frosted tips at some point in your life.
One time in my life.
Exactly. Were you playing basketball at that time?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's such a basketball thing. There was one kid in grade school on an opposing team that had frosted tips on our rival team, and my parents and all the other parents always called him Frosty. It was funny that watching parents bully like 8-year-olds. Do you know that famous picture of the kids eating lunch on that steel beam, that construction beam in every like grade school? Yeah. I bought, and I think you've seen it. I bought the one. Yep. It's unopened. It's here. It made it to Denver. But instead of children, it's all the DC and Marvel superheroes. I think I paid like vintage Miller Racing T-shirt money for that.
You got swindled at some state fair. And that was
No, at the state fair, at the Wisconsin State Fair is where I bought it.
Yeah. But I also think we buy, like, also in college, you probably did too, we buy all these gimmick beer things, like the beer bongs, the beer hats, all these beer things. And we're like, we think it's cool, and then as soon as we get out of Spencer's Gifts, we're like, what the hell did I buy this for?
Yeah, it's just the gimmick artwork. It's the gimmick artwork.
Yeah.
All right, hit me with your next one.
I'm going to go with a beer hat. I used to have the old beer hat in college where you put the beers on the side. And then you put the tubes in your mouth, and then you like never wash the tubes ever.
You never wash them. No, you use it once, and then maybe one other time, but it's only got one straw, kind of thing.
It's so unpractical.
Those are terrible.
Yeah.
Last thing, and I actually don't think it's a dumb purchase, but I bought it and I will never wear it. But my buddy and I did the T-shirt swap at the airport, flying from Canada. I believe you may have seen this too. Flying from Canada to Denver. And I bought a long sleeve white shirt for $35. It says Anal Bead Tug of War Champion 2024 XL Division. And It's the dumbest, greatest purchase I think I've made in a long time.
I have a lot of questions within the T-shirt, but I'm gonna let you have it. That's a good one.
Yeah, no. Okay, if you want to hit me with them, go for it.
I have more of like XL in the shirt division, weight division, bead length division. You know,
Bead division.
bead division for sure. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. No,
Which
you
means he's got a tight butthole.
Did you had to wear it, right? Or he did?
No, he had to wear it. And I remember I did it like right before I had to fly out. I had it custom made. And, yep, I had it custom made. When I went to pick it up, it was in the middle of like the industrial park in Wisconsin. And it was one guy working at a T-shirt shop. I opened the door. His office is at the door. And it's a kid I went to high school with. And I was like, oh, my God. But my buddy had to wear it, and when I asked him, I was like, hey, how bad are we going with these shirts? And I had already ordered it. And he was like, mine's pretty tame. You could probably wear it to middle school, and you'd be all right. And I go, you could wear this to college, and someone's going to say something.
You should have said you should also wear this to middle school.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The next top 5 is top 5 things you'd do if you were in charge of the U.S. for a day. If you were in charge of the U.S. for one day, what would you do?
Okay. I only could think of 4. I'm sure there are other ones. We have a lot of these. Should we speed it up a little bit?
Yeah, we could speed up. We could rapid fire.
Okay. Well, I mean, we went the rapid fire, but first one plays off of one of my bits. I think we should weigh people before they get on the airplanes and announce them WWE style.
I have a few airplane ones too. Well, that's a good one.
Why are you also paused? On,
someone's calling me, but don't worry about that.
Oh, cool. Don't worry about it.
I have no eating on an airplane. You shouldn't be able to eat on an airplane.
What about the snacks they give you?
That's fine, but like people there with like sandwiches and like pizzas and like just smelling up the area.
Full meals? No. It has to be like a prepackaged like Chex Mix kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should lower the price of eggs.
That's fair. That's a good one. I think if drivers who are in the left lane can be pulled over and get their license revoked.
Okay.
Like if you're driving slow in the left lane, that's actually worse for traffic than anything. Like worse for accidents.
Yes. I agree. That's in another top 5 of ours.
Okay,
but
good.
I would agree with you on that one. I think I'd require Boeing to use a few extra screws on their planes.
Is it all airplane stuff for you?
Yeah. No, just 2 of the 4.
I think if McDonald's ice cream machine isn't working, they can't open.
Ooh.
Like,
okay.
like
I like that one.
If your machine isn't working, you don't get to make money today. That's what I'm saying.
I like that. I think every restaurant, and not, like every sit-down restaurant, should offer a free appetizer, whether it's chips and salsa, bread, or whatever. Everyone should have a free small appetizer just to get it going.
Yeah. I have every 10 years, you don't have to pay taxes. So like a punch card. So if you pay your taxes for 9 years, the 10th one's free. You don't have to do that.
Oh, I like that.
Just 1 year.
I guess I'll go off that money-wise. I think registering your car every year is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm paying $100 because in Wisconsin, here is an absurd amount of money to just be like, yeah, I still have this car and I'm using it.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
My last one is people in pyramid schemes can be jailed. Like if you're in a pyramid scheme, better watch out. You might get in trouble and get thrown in jail.
I think if you're at the top of the pyramid scheme, you're fine. But if you're caught in the middle, then you can be jailed.
Yeah, like you're either
you better rise to the top fast.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
What's your last one?
That was my last one.
You went first.
We did 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did 5. Yeah.
All right. The next one is 5 words or phrases that instantly annoy you. You can rapid fire these ones.
Okay. You can start.
Let's noodle on it.
Okay. I've never heard that, but that bothers me. No.
That's understandable for you. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, not sorry. I hate
that one. Yeah, that's not great either. This one I'm 50-50 on because sometimes it is nice, but can we just split something?
Okay. Yeah.
So if we're going to a restaurant and I'm hungry, I want my own dish. I don't want to go in there and be like, can we just split something? No, I don't want half of a sandwich that's already significantly smaller than it was last year.
Yeah. I'm a big leftovers guy, so I'm with you on that. Mine is, it is what it is. Just because the people that say that also are very annoying.
That one doesn't bother as much because I think I say it, but not. I think I feel it.
It's nothing. It means nothing.
Yeah. DW.
Can we beep that out? Mine is, sir, can you put your tray up? Why? No. What do you mean? It's not gonna tear the plane down. My tray is not gonna do anything.
That's good. Actually, that would be in my government demands if I was in charge. It'd be like, hey, I want to know the science behind my chair going from here to here and you not being able to land the fucking plane. Again, this one, I love that we do it, but oh my God, you do stand-up comedy? And you're like, God damn it. I've been trying to avoid this conversation all night.
It's usually because it's followed, tell me a joke. That's the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
My last one is, per my last email. Ooh, gets me going.
Ooh. I haven't been in corporate America for a while, so I haven't got that one at all.
All right.
My last one is usually from Rachel, and it's while we're driving, and it's slow down.
That's fair. That's a good one. And that probably goes up right there with the no.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, 5 celebrities.
Just let me be me.
5 celebrities you'd want on your zombie apocalypse team.
Okay. I'm going. I think he's on everything for me, but Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh,
I think he's an easy talk.
I have his life partner, Woody Harrelson, on mine.
Woody Harrelson. Ooh, that's good. Borat.
Funny. That's
mainly
good.
because I don't think he can die.
I have Sydney Sweeney. You know.
Sydney. Okay. Yeah. I see where you were going there. I don't have any women on mine. Jason Momoa.
Okay, that's a good one. I have Danny McBride.
Danny McBride. You guys are gonna die.
Oh, for sure, but we're gonna have a great time.
You're gonna have a great time. I have, and I don't know if you'll get this one. Stale Cracker from TikTok. Have you ever seen this guy?
No.
He makes Cajun food all the time. He's big. He definitely has weapons. He goes, I'll put that shit on a cracker, dude.
Okay.
Oh,
dude,
I love him.
I've seen that guy. He's like making like gumbo and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. He'll feed us.
I have Michelle Rodriguez. Do you know who that is?
Who the hell is that?
She's like the badass chick from Fast and the Furious.
Oh, Dom's like lady?
Yeah, Dom's like, yeah.
We ride.
Yeah.
My final one, Elon Musk, because if all goes to shit, we go to Mars.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He would have to buy his way to Mars, which is fine. My last one is the ShamWow guy. He bit off a prostitute's tongue, so he's down. He's down for anything.
He's down for anything, which means he's down for a zombie, which means you're down one guy. So now you have Danny DeVito, Sydney Sweeney, Woody Harrelson, and you, and that Michelle Rodriguez girl,
We're a dream
and the girls are already fighting each other because they don't like each other. Danny DeVito, you can't find, or he's dead of old age. All right, I think I win, but it's not a competition.
All right.
Yours would be fun.
Yeah, mine's is all pure fun. I mean, we're all gonna die anyways. That's what I think. That's what I hate about zombie movies. Is like, just what's the point of living?
Yeah, especially if you don't have the intelligence to like bring people back.
Yeah.
You're like, if it was just like you and I'd be like, listen, dude, we could extend this as long as we want, but we're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to be a follower, but if all my friends are zombies, all right.
I'm jumping off that cliff.
Yeah. 5 unwritten rules in life that everyone should follow.
Okay. You go first this time.
Open a door for someone, always.
Okay. I like that one. Spatial awareness. Just be aware, please.
That's a very good one.
If you just, like, someone's behind, just know. Be aware of your surroundings. Get your head out of your phone when you're walking.
Here's my second one. Say thank you when someone opens the door for you.
Oh, is yours all about doors?
Majority are about doors.
Okay. Left lane, 5 to 10 miles per hour, 10 plus miles per hour over at least.
Yeah.
Like you got to be going fast. Also, this is a weird rule I'd have, and I thought about it. If you're riding someone's ass, okay, we're in the fast lane. I'm going 10 over. I'm passing someone. You're still riding me, my ass, and I get over, and then you take longer than 5 to 6 seconds to pass me, I am allowed to hit your back tire and watch you whip. That's a rule.
Yeah. It's annoying.
Don't ride someone's ass and then take forever to pass them.
Yeah. Or when they speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Like, just keep going.
Hey, cruise.
One of mine is when someone shows you a photo, don't touch it. Like don't try to swipe or like zoom in or anything. Don't touch it. Like,
yes, I like that. I'm showing you if I give you my phone like this, it's not permission to take it.
Yeah, no, don't. It's always weird.
Yeah. Be ready to get off the plane. Oh my God, if it's your row 27 and you're getting your jacket on,
yeah, and you're like,
when it's your turn to get off,
Me?
I'll shoot you. Like I'll cause a scene.
Yeah. Keep your ringer off. It's 2025. Whose has ringtone still? Like, come on. Everyone's got an Apple Watch. It's gonna buzz you. You have your phone on. It's
let it buzz.
Let's buzz.
The buzz is fine. Buzz is fine. And if you do have a ringtone, it better be one of the stock options Apple gives you.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear apple bottom jeans in the middle of the gym. Exactly. Grocery donuts are free.
I know you love that rule. That is a rule that you will live by forever.
Yeah, I will live by that. I scoped out the grocery store yesterday, and it's one of the Kroger chains, so guess who's getting more free donuts? Different state, same me.
My last one is never walk under a ladder. Like, I know that's like a superstition, but either way, just don't do it. Just don't.
Yeah, it's also, I don't think you're around many ladders you can just casually walk underneath. Most ladders now are pretty short. Unless you're at a construction site, then definitely don't walk under a ladder.
Yeah, just don't be walking under ladders.
My last one, if you're hosting, don't expect people to bring stuff.
Okay.
But vice versa, if you're going somewhere, maybe bring something. It's kind of a respect thing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if you're offering everyone to come over, it should be assumed you have enough to get by.
Yeah.
But if you're coming over to someone else's house and they're willing to host, maybe you should also bring something.
Unless you specifically say it's a potluck or something. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, that's different. But if you're like, hey, come on over, and then you show up, like if we had people over Saturday. If we showed up and we're like, hey, we're having a few drinks, and we had 2 beers here, that's rude.
Yeah,
They're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 things you'd say to your younger self.
Ooh, okay, I'll start. Being short isn't that bad.
Your younger self, not your normal self.
Yeah, I would tell my younger self that because I was even shorter back then.
That's true. I have your beard will grow.
Your beard will grow.
As to like my 8-year-old self.
Yeah, I like that. I would say take a few more risks.
Okay. I have no one is going to want those DVDs.
Oh my God, yours are way better than mine. Mine are like nice things. Yeah, that's a good one. Like you're hoarding things you don't need to keep.
So many.
I'd maybe make a change here, but you don't need that many T-shirts. You're never gonna wear it again.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm still like that, man. I have too many T-shirts.
I have that, like my state football T-shirt that we went to state. We lost. I'm like, I can't. These are great mementos. That will stay in a closet until I die, and my kids go, "Oh, Dad went to state," then it will stay in that closet until they're like, "Just get rid of it. He's not here anymore."
I have multiple T-shirts that say Marion High School playoffs.
Yeah, it's like just get rid of them. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. No one cares as much as you do.
Yeah, that is 100% true.
You
I would say appreciate your parents. It's their first time living too.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real good one. Eat more broccoli. It's a great
Eat
food.
more broccoli. I love broccoli.
Dude, it's so
I've
good.
never had a problem with broccoli.
Even when you were a kid?
Yeah, no, I think Brussels were my thing as a kid because my first experience with Brussels sprouts were the ones in a can or the jar.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's just what Brussels sprouts are. I thought Brussels sprouts were made in the jar.
God.
I thought they can't, like, you grew them in the liquid.
Yeah.
That's not the case. My last one, I would say, and this goes off of what we talked about our deep thinking last episode, keep doing you. You're doing fine, but look around.
That's good. Mine is put money into Apple.
Fuck, can I add another one?
Just buy stock into it.
Buy Bitcoin.
yeah. No, that's a we'll get to the next one.
And remember your password.
Yeah, we'll skip the strangest.
I have one public encounter. We can do that.
We'll skip that one. We can
Okay.
We can go. Well, the next one is top 5 conspiracy theories that might be true.
That might be true. Go for it.
Women's pockets were small because they wanted to sell more purses. Like they
Interesting.
keep making them smaller and smaller so that they would hold purses.
Do you know the buttons on a shirt for men and women? They're different. So when we button a shirt, I'm trying to remember which way it goes, but women are the other way around because in the olden days, back when you were a kid, it was common practice for women to dress their husband. So the buttons would be reversed, so it would be familiar for them.
Oh, that's weird.
Mine would be simulation theory. That this is a simulation, and it's not the first simulation. We're like version 6 or 7.
How do you think we're doing? Do you think we're doing better than 6?
No.
You think we're just keep going downhill?
I think
simulation.
I think with each simulation we die around the same time, give or take a few thousand years. It's just from a different reason.
That's fair. That's fair. You already know this one. Miller High Life is 3 different beers.
Yes, absolutely. Bottle draft.
Yep.
I honestly think that theory goes into other beers as well.
I have another theory as well, but you'll see that coming up here.
Okay. I like the one that we were genetically modified, so we go away from simulation, but that we were like beings on this planet, and then other people came down, genetically modified us so our intelligence would grow pretty quickly, and we were basically used as slave labor.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
I'll send you a few hundred videos.
Yeah, your dad will send me a few hundred. The Acuity flag in Sheboygan's not that big.
The what flag?
Do you know when you're going up to Green Bay and there's that Acuity flag on the right of the highway? It's supposed to be the biggest flag in Wisconsin. It's not that big.
I don't know what flag you're talking about,
All
but
right.
I believe you.
Yeah, there's a website to it. I'll send it to you.
The next two are kind of alike, but you ever heard of the hollow earth theory?
Yes.
That there's like a whole nother like species, and that's where like a lot of like the UFOs and stuff, where people are like everything that we see is actually coming from within and not out in, it's in out. But I like the hollow earth theory. And if you want like a good representation of it, I believe it's the latest rendition of the King Kong Godzilla movies. I think they got it spot on.
Yes. The documentary King Kong and Godzilla.
You never know.
All right, here's my other one. McDonald's has a deal with Coke that they make specific Coke for McDonald's.
I think isn't that true?
It's got to be, right?
I know McDonald's straws are wider, so it allows more carbonation through, and that's why you think your Sprite is extra spicy. That's a fact.
But yeah, but I think like Coca-Cola is like McDonald's pays us a certain amount of money for us to give them the special Coke.
Do you like the McDonald's Coke?
I don't know. It's
I
fine.
don't know either.
I'm not a big soda guy, but
Every once in a while I crave a soda. and it's really nice. And then I'm good. Like usually I get my soda fix on the airplane. Get myself a Coke Zero.
Okay.
Good to go.
Yeah. That's
That
good.
should be another rule. Oh my God, on the airplanes, don't give me a quarter of the soda. Give me the fucking can. Because you know what? We're just reducing weight, aren't we? Kinda.
Yeah.
So just give me the whole can.
Yeah. All right.
I believe I'm up.
Yeah.
I believe mythical creatures at one point did exist, whether it was this lifetime or Generation 6 or some version of them
Okay.
a long, long time ago. Yes.
So Sasquatch.
No, not that one.
Oh, Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Or like witches and genies.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. My last one is no one actually knows what crypto is.
No, it's yeah. No.
I think we're all just like making stuff up at this point. It's up
Crypto
to
is
$16
cryptic.
million. You're like, what? How?
Well, what is it? Yeah. I don't understand the whole money thing to begin with, but my last one, there are people on this planet with extraordinary powers.
Like superhero powers.
Kinda.
Okay.
Like, have you ever seen, and it doesn't have to go as far as like we have Superman, but the like the remote viewing stuff where people are able to like close their eyes and view a distant location and actually see what's going on and all that.
Yeah, I also think like, I mean, there's like athletes that are just like, no matter what, they're just born like that, you know? Like,
Yeah, there are definitely gifted people, but I think there's something like beyond even our understanding that they can do.
Usain Bolt, without training, his entire life could still run faster than me, you know?
Not me.
Okay.
I mean, speak for yourself. I'm quick.
All right. Top 5 fuckable cartoon characters. Also, I love how you Googled that instead of just Googling female cartoon characters.
No, I went fuckable cartoon characters. All right. I have a bunch.
Okay. Let's start
But
off.
I'll let you start.
I'll go Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, I've never. Yes, and I put her in honorable mention, but I'm gonna go Lola Bunny.
There you go. Yeah, I knew you were gonna go that one, so I kept it off my list.
Yeah. Okay.
Velma or Daphne?
So that's on mine too. Literally Velma or Daphne. Absolutely.
Yeah, both smoke shows.
Yeah. Hit me with another one then. We doubled up there.
The mom from Incredibles.
God damn it, Elastigirl as well. Yes, got that.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. All right, can you go?
Betty Boop.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I have Kim Possible.
Oh, yeah.
Kim Possible. Or Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
The mom.
Fair enough. Hercules.
I mean, to each their own.
We gotta throw one in there for the ladies, you know.
For the ladies, sure. My last one would be Wonder Woman.
Is that a cartoon character?
Yeah, isn't it? It's a comic, right?
Then you
Can
go
I not do
Poison
Wonder Woman?
And then you go Poison Ivy and all that. I mean, Catwoman, you know. Then you gotta go with all of them.
Catwoman would be great. Yeah, it would just be superhero people because
yeah,
I don't think
they're as cartoony now. There's so many movies made like that, but.
And then let me see if I can get another one off the top of my head. Who made me feel a tingly way when I was a little boy? Lola Bunny, I think, is everyone's like number one. Jessica Rabbit's up there. I had Kim Possible, Daphne, or Velma. Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, yeah. I have a buddy
or
who's
Courage the Cowardly Dog, whichever way you swing.
There's a buddy who's built like Johnny Bravo, so yeah.
There's a lot of guys built like Johnny Bravo. All upstairs, no downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they're in like the baggiest sweatpants at the gym to try and hide the fact that they got toothpicks for legs. I'm like, dude, put the steroids waist down for once, okay?
Yeah.
Stop putting them in your arms.
Well, all right. That's all I got for you, man. I mean, we can keep this one kind of short.
Did you have any weird public encounters? Like, what's your number one?
Oh, my weird. I mean, there's been so many. I've had a man pee into my friend's urinal. Like my friend's at the urinal, and he pees into
I remember
the urinal. The woman who wrote on the wall in feces. That was a crazy thing. I've seen multiple people knock themselves out on the ice. That happened this weekend. One guy knocked himself out on the ice, fell down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone. Done. And then I've seen people drink beer out of weird objects. So.
Okay. I think I don't really have one. I mean, I've shared the one where like the lady came in, thought she was a cat at the bar. I found an octopus in the urinal once, or a squid, whichever one.
You had someone pee on the bench?
Yep. I don't think that was actually, I think it was a joke. But one happened, and not to me. This happened to Rachel day 2 or Tuesday. So she had been here since Saturday afternoon. She's been here 3 days. First time she got on the freeway, went to the hospital, got stuff figured out, is driving home, and I get a text that she's like, a man just showed me his penis. And I go, in my head, I'm like, oh, a homeless guy? Because there's a decent amount of homeless people here. And she gets home, and she's like, no, I was driving, and this guy kept honking at me. I was about to exit, and he drove up next to me and just goes, in his car while he was driving.
Yeah, he needs to be on the list.
I tell every guy that, and they're like, everyone's first question is, how big was his penis? My dad's first question was, how big was his penis?
That wasn't mine. What does it say about me?
I don't know, but I'm like, Rachel's like, was it like a prop? I go, maybe, but that's a weird thing to do. Either way, that's definitely not the first time he's done it.
Oh yeah, and he definitely needs to be on a list somewhere and take his revoked. And he's in the
absolutely,
and he's going slow in the left lane. Already should be fined.
Exactly. Imprisonment. Public indecency.
And going slow in the left lane. Prison.
Yeah, that's what puts it over the edge. Is slow in the left lane. You're slowing traffic down.
Sir, you get probation for showing your penis, but 7 years in jail for going slow in the left lane.
I like it. I like those rules. I think we did well. I think
cool. We changed some things.
I'll add that to the Cusky Diego campaign for 2028.
Oh yeah. I forget you two are going to be politicians.
I mean, 2 short kings, one's gay, one's hot. I feel like that's a perfect combination for 2028.
Yeah, two gay queens. Yeah, that's going to be a good.
2 gay queens.
Yeah, you guys are going to do it. I want to vote for you guys probably every year from now on.
It would be so fun to just be on a political campaign. I don't know how we make it through, but just and those running as moderate this year are Diego and Cusky, and we have to do would you like to come on Fox and debate? It'd be like, absolutely.
He just put his Instagram handle. It's Trash Pimp is going to speak first.
And then Fat Chance is next.
Yeah. At Fat Chance, it's just me typing in questions.
Oh, I love it. What it says here, your top 5 things you'd change. Is we're weighing the fat people as they get on the plane? I go, absolutely.
You bet. I stand behind that. Well, I don't physically stand behind that. I stand in front of it, hopefully.
Yeah. A scale for everyone. That's my model. Or my motto.
Everyone. You get a scale, and you get a scale, and you get a scale.
You might need 2.
Well, I don't know how this episode's going to work out. We'll see. We'll see if it turns out well. But
this is going to be probably a little bit of a nightmare for me. But
yeah. Hopefully
if it works out, this is good. And what's nice is we can get as many people in as we want.
Yeah, for sure. Just as long as they have their own camera.
This will be fun. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe I got to ship a camera somewhere.
Yeah, but no. Cool. Well, we'll see you, bud. Hope drink booze better, and we'll hopefully see you soon.
Were we putting up there, or are we putting booze better somewhere?
Yeah, put booze better everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's so much booze better.
Shit.
All right.
There's just one booze better. It's right there.
And
boom, bye.
Done. Cool.